Brightly colored Trix cereal will soon have 4 colors instead of 6. General Mills, maker of Trix and other cereals, is stripping artificial flavors and colors from the remaining 40% of cereals that still contain them in response to changing customer preferences. Here with more details is Wall Street Journal reporter Annie Gasparro. Annie, how many products will this impact?
Well, we don't know the exact number, but General Mills has said that right now 60% of its cereals already don't include artificial colors or flavors, and they're aiming to get to 100% by the end of 2017. So it's about 40% of their cereals.
So is this move part of the larger trend toward more natural products that we're seeing across the food industry?
It is. There's been other food companies like Nestle is doing the same thing with its candy like Butterfinger. So a lot of these companies are seeing a need to switch from artificial colorings, especially because there's a lot of, there's a big group of consumer advocates that link artificial colors to hyperactivity in children. So especially in children's foods like candy bars and cereal, you see a lot of companies trying to respond to this, even if they don't support the research around whether these artificial colors are bad for you. They have to make the change anyway because people are not buying their products as much.
But I have a question when it comes to the health of these cereals. If you're taking out artificial colorings, but you're still leaving in tons of sugar, are the cereals really getting that much healthier?
You know, the artificial colors and flavors are just one part of General Mills' problem. Like you said, there's cereal that has lots of sugar in it, and then there's also the whole carbohydrate move. As people move away from carbs, they are looking for things like Greek yogurt for breakfast instead. So you're definitely seeing, you know, a wide array of issues that have caused cereal sales to fall in the past several years.
And Annie, have the other companies that have already made these changes, have they seen a boost in sales?
They haven't told us that yet, but I do know that with smaller brands that are natural and organic, like Nature's Path cereal, they've been growing really fast. So I think, you know, even though we don't know how this has worked for other big food companies, we know that the smaller food companies that have been doing this all along are faring better than a lot of the big food companies.
And I guess we're seeing this with restaurant chains as well, right, Annie? I mean, Panera, Chipotle, lots of chains have been making similar moves.
Right. People are not just looking at the nutrition facts on the grocery store items, they're also looking at it at the restaurants. So restaurants are doing the same thing. It's difficult because it's very expensive. Natural flavors and natural colorings are more expensive than the food dyes, and that's why the dyes and the artificial sweeteners became so popular to begin with, because they help save on cost and still deliver that pretty bright color for your Trix cereal.
No more turquoise Trix. All right, Annie, thank you so much for that.